want to repeat
It's gonna
something.
be 97,000.
I want to repeat something I said before.
Keep repeating it.
This is the classroom expenses, and it's based on the number of students. The new school will be larger than the other two. There will be more students. That number will go up. But it
People
will
wanna
be
know what it's
based
gonna
on the
be.
number of students.
Work on it.
And the maintenance costs go down below in the system-wide area, buildings and
I'm
grounds.
trying to help you.
Yep.
Believe me, that $60 million is not the total price that people are hearing. You know, it costs money to operate.
60.
John is talking about the full building project.
The fund people.
For fund, including interest.
Which includes interest in buildings.
I thought you were building a high school, John. I was getting
And
excited.
doesn't subtract the reimbursement from the state.
You were building a high school, Dave.
Okay.
You want to call it quits? Well, I had one quick question. On the vocational school, I noticed on here that, does the zero mean we don't have any students at the vocational school right now?
That particular vocational school line is if we have students who go up to Essex Aggie.
We don't have any students going to Wakefield?
Oh, yeah, we do.
Separate.
Oh, we do?
It's not in our.
Oh, this is
It's not
just
in our
for that other one? Oh,
Exactly.
okay.
We don't have
Or
anyone
any
in Essex
other.
Agricultural. We have them for a year or two.
Or any other student that,
That's,
vocational, if they were looking for a particular program that was not available through our own vocational system, if they wanted to go to Middleton, North Shore, rather than Northeast.
there will be a separate line in the warrant for our vocational school assessment to Wakefield, and we don't know what that
Anyone
would be.
who would go anywhere else but Wakefield would be here.
I know we want to get out of here, but I gotta ask Carl. Now, any discussions in the works starting to talk with the accountant department up at Town Hall, who only has a couple of accountants? And we got all these computers, and we can process all the bills together, and you've got 3 accountants down here handling all the schools, so I would like to know if we're starting to talk about sharing of resources.
Excellent question and a timely one. Under George Dow's leadership, the town has recently acquired a new financial reporting system, which will involve and include all of the town and school expense and payroll. We're currently underway in implementing that system. As to your question about...
Well, you got 3 bodies. You know, I read here, 3
Yes.
bodies, 3 accountants, and secretaries in there. So I look at this as saying, that's a cost reduction. I mean, there's bodies we won't need. I mean,
Yeah.
maybe you need one with George's couple up there to handle the whole load.
Well, let me try
That's
to respond.
$60,000 right there, a cost reduction.
We currently employ 2 senior accountants, one who does payroll, one who does expense. It's a $15 million budget. We employ another individual who's termed in the budget as an accountant who acts primarily as a receptionist and also does some payroll. I would submit to you, in all honesty, I've been around finance in a lot of different situations. The fact that we devote about 2.5 people to do the bookkeeping in the school department is remarkable.
Yeah.
Truly remarkable. So, if we were to attempt to merge the activities, I would also submit to you that there would be no savings in personnel. There really wouldn't be. You're still entering activity into the system, whether it be payroll or expense, and to integrate it, in my judgment, wouldn't save personnel. The 2.5 people.
This would still be the
Yeah, but I
logical point of entry. There
I
might
know
be a
that.
savings of town hall. I don't know.
Okay, I'm just asking.
Fair question.
Could you tell me the number of students per school? I know you gave an overall for the middle school. I mean, you gave it.
This year or our projected for next year?
Excuse me?
This year or our projections for next year?
This year actual, and even if you have projections, that'd be great.
We do at
John's
this point.
point, though, so you were indicating that the expenses, the overall expenses for school will drop after it's refurbished, like the little school through the past couple of years.
I'm sorry?
You were indicating that expenses would drop at a school after it's been refurbished, redone, rebuilt.
The maintenance expenses would.
So we
The
would-
maintenance expenses are kept in the system-wide part of the budget, not in the for
So
school.
but we've experienced that finally with the little school.
No.
Haven't the maintenance cost gone down?
As far as, you know, the custodian, he still works the same amount of hours. His hours haven't been decreased. The painting projects still go on in the summertime because kids scuff up the walls. To be honest with you, when tiles broke, they weren't replaced, they weren't fixed. That's why our building's got in this state. So they don't need to be replaced or fixed now, but they really weren't.
No, I was just curious,
Yeah,
John's question
Is
implied
it
that
implying that in the
in
new
the
school,
future, if we
there should
fix
be?
up the Hood School, the years following, our expense would decrease. And I don't think that's reality. in
I
the
don't think
future.
so either.
Okay,
I would say, there may be, more efficiencies on boilers that were replaced that were, 40 years old. Those types of things.
or just the overall environment would improve. That
Correct.
There might be a similar temperature throughout the school.
Yes, it'd be more comfortable,
Yeah,
more
well, that would be
efficient.
novel in some schools.
But, what breaks on the day-to-day building that's used by 400 or 500 kids will continue to break and need to be cleaned.
No, I would expect that. I just.
The little school, a good percentage of the windows weren't glass anymore, they were plastic, and they were single pane as opposed to, energy-efficient windows. So can I calculate it right now, considering that the cost of fuel is rocketed? Probably not.
All right, so I'm giving John a forewarning that it probably won't go down after you refurbish the hood.
I wasn't talking about that, I was just talking about his operation of all the accounting effort that's going on now, and they're gonna get all this computers.
Let me go back to the enrollment data. I don't have quite everything you were asking for. What I have the per school numbers for this year, the official ones, and that's set by the state as whoever was in the classroom on October 1st. At the Batchelder, we had 453 students this year. At the Hood, 437. At the Little, 427. At the Middle, 595. And at the high school, 545. We have projections for next year, but the projections at the elementary are aggregated. They don't break down by school at the elementary. The projection for the aggregate for the elementary is 1,356 students, which is an increase of 39 over the aggregate for this year. The projection for the middle school is 598, which is only an increase of 3. And the projection for the high school is 573, which is an increase of 28. We've had the registration for kindergarten. The number was in line with what we projected. It was 201 so far. Our projection is 208, but there'll be more who sign up over the summer.
With the addition of all these 4.5 people, do we have a classroom they're gonna have, or
4
they're
people.
gonna be standing out in the corridors? I'm serious about the question. We're adding 4.5 people, and it's overcrowded system. So
We're talking about 4 new
4
positions.
and a half bodies.
One is a high school guidance counselor. There's an office available. 2 are elementary classroom teachers. At the Batchelder School, what is projected right now is that the classroom that was added onto the library will have to be taken back. So the library will lose almost half of its space. At the Hood School, I'm not sure exactly what the,
Well, it'll be under construction, but it'll be we will not be able to open up one of the special areas.
yeah, that's, and the extra teacher at the high school, I don't know exactly how that will work out. Presumably there are classrooms available.